So let's start this conversation off with a metaphor, right? And as you know, I'm also a poet, so I naturally love metaphors. So this object here in my hand is a hammer, and the objective is to drive this nail into a piece of wood. And with every swing of this hammer, you get one step closer and closer to your goal, right? And one would think that the goal has been reached once this nail has been completely driven into a piece of wood. But you're wrong. See, the goal isn't to drive this nail into a piece of wood. The goal is to build a solid foundation, a home, a city, a community, right? A place or a thing that can continue to thrive, grow, and serve far past this one nail. So now you're wondering, what does this have to do with minimalism, right? Well, minimalism is your hammer. It's the tool you're using to drive those nails in your life. And with every swing at your physical clutter, your mental clutter, your emotional clutter, the stress, the regret, the lack of clarity, those toxic relationships in your life, you get one step closer and closer to your goal. And no, the goal isn't to have a black and white Pinterest-approved living room. It's much more than that, right? The goal is to live a meaningful, intentional, and purposeful life with less. And that includes enjoying 100% of your passions and interests. So now the question becomes is, how do we ensure that we're using minimalism as a tool in our lives and not viewing it as the end goal? Two things. And the first one is you have to break your addiction to comparison. Now, I've talked about this in a previous video that I'll leave a link to down below, but I'm going to reiterate it here differently. See, you can't compare your progress and process to someone else's. See, in other words, the way you use a tool minimalism in your life is going to be completely different than the way that I use it in mine. For some, that tool may be a screwdriver, right? And they're making small adjustments so they can build that momentum in their lives. And for others, it may be a bulldozer or a chainsaw, right? But regardless, your tool is your tool and your journey is your journey. So stay focused on that. And number two is you have to figure out your why. To keep it simple, when you have a why, it helps you set your goal. Remember, it's more than just driving this one nail. Just think about that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit a thumbs up for me. If it's your first time tuning in and you also enjoyed this, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Also, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know, how did you enjoy this metaphor that I used in this conversation? Did you find it interesting or not? Let me know in the comment section down below. And again, remember to always stay true to you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.